Saturday isn't always a day off for teachers. Some take Saturday classes to learn new ways of teaching. Liberty Science Center's Teacher Connection recently offered a workshop on green building.
Buildings contribute a lot to that. When rain hits the roof and it picks up the debris, comes down the downspouts, it runs out and it goes into our streams, it's picking up things.
At this workshop, architects and engineers of Ferrara Construction in Branchburg demonstrated how their office building produces all the electricity it needs.
Green buildings deals with our environment because everybody talks about cars and what cars chew up energy, but buildings are an enormous impact. When you have the lights on, it's all well and good, but somewhere at some power plant, they're either burning coal or nuclear energy or something to produce that electricity. Where's that coming from? Mostly from fossil fuels, which affect our environment. And if you can change that energy use in a building, you can make buildings more comfortable, nicer places to be, and you're helping to save the environment.
Ferrara Construction is a partner in education with Maxon Middle School in Plainfield. Ferrara employees visit the classroom in person and through distance learning. And Maxon's technology teacher uses the school's heating and cooling systems to teach energy efficiency.
The boilers start at 5 o'clock in the morning. By the time we get into the classrooms, by 8:30, 9 o'clock, everybody's sweating. So the natural thing that you do is open the window. And then the culminating activity has been to take them on a field trip, which we've done, and they tour them to see the solar panels up on the rooftop and the efficiency of the radiant heat that they've designed in their facility, and they see how everything that they've learned works in a real-world situation and meet the professionals that really make it happen, and in some instances inspire them to different career paths.
The workshop included a tour of Liberty Science Center's skyscraper exhibit. The center itself is a green building, getting 25% of its energy needs from alternative sources, like rooftop solar panels and a green rooftop with plants that humidify the environment and reduce runoff.
Don't forget, one of the biggest parts of wear and tear on a roof is ultraviolet radiation. So that's what causes shingles to degrade and all that stuff, which does not happen here.
The teachers who took part in the green building presentation learned a lot. Now they'll take what they learned back to their students. One teacher likes the idea of local industry helping to bring teaching to life.
I think a lot of times teachers feel that they have to do everything on their own, and I think one of the most important things from this presentation is that you can bring in other people from the field, and I think that just makes it so much more of an authentic experience for the students.
What I would like to do is use some of the gadgets that I have seen in today's workshop, because I already teach conservation, energy in my environmental science class, and if I can incorporate my classroom lessons with these hands-on gadgets, I think it's going to make a big difference. It's going to bring the kids into the lesson as opposed to sometimes they're off task.
One of the major concepts that I took out of today's presentation on green buildings is waste. We can control, each one of us as individuals, the amount of water we waste, the amount of electricity we waste, and in some sense even the amount of food we waste. So in that sense, good citizenship and science definitely tie in together.
I'm also very excited about the video conferencing concept, where I can be contacting another teacher, even teaching a different grade in a different school, sort of see what they're doing. And I have found every time I come to one of these workshops, I've made some sort of teacher connection that I take with me, and I actually do refer back to those teachers and stay in touch via email. So it's been terrific.
When you have the kind of synergy that we've developed here and places like the Liberty Science Center inspire, that motivates teachers, which in turn motivates students, and then it gives us the opportunity to implement change. And that's what we really need to do. We need to get more people involved in corporate America and design career paths that are going to be meaningful and help our nation in the long run.